Hello and welcome to the guide for HM Tyth. This is an extremely difficult fight, but the main thing that needs to be considered here is you must stay calm. The problem is with this fight is there's a lot of ads management. Now, during the fight, I will be going over a few key elements that's going on. So the main thing you need to focus on here is if you are tanking Tyth, the idea is that once you've got the boss, maintain your aggro. Every inversion that comes along, one tank needs to stay out, and then one tank's already staying in. When the tank gets pushed out, if there's no ads, don't worry about AoE taunts or anything, but if you're the tank that's on the inside, you get thrown out, you're going to lose all the threat. So the idea is that the tank that goes in is going to maintain the threat, so that's the swap. Once the inversion happens, you swap up tanks at that point. One must stand out, like I said. Now, with the ads, what happens is when they come in, you've got Justice, Lance, Guardian, and Grace. Now, the thing is, we use a lot of Zerg tactics on this to just maintain DPS as much as possible. Your tanks must tell you about the rage stacks. The rage stacks increase by 1 each time you kill an ad. If the boss accidentally kills an ad with an AoE attack or a cone, then it will gain 3 rage stacks. So what you need to be focusing on here is maintaining the rage at a low amount. Now we in this team we have a huge amount of DPS going out, so we can zerg this down very quickly. As you can see here in this particular portion, the tank that's the off tank is grouping the ads and taking them and stacking them up against a Justice or a Lance. Either one will be fine, but the Justice will need to be stunned. The Justice unfortunately does give you stacks if it isn't stunned. Here you can see an inversion, we all stack on the edge, get thrown out. Now once we return, we're going to maintain DPS on the boss until the off tank has grouped the ads efficiently so that we can effectively AoE down the group. Once the group has been effectively AoE down, we return back to the boss. Now we have one person calling out when to DPS the ads once the tank's finished, or the tank can do that. The tank you can hear calling out the stacks must maintain vocality. You need to know what's going on. The tank needs to tell you what stacks you're on so that you don't overkill. Now the lances do a large cone that goes out in front. Try to avoid this as best as you can. The Grace is a big part of this. The Grace is a healing ad. Now when it heals for 1 stack. It takes 1 stack of rage off of the boss, but it heals it for 3%. So you need to be very careful. I mean, we just kill all of them. And a safe way of doing this is to interrupt all of the Availer's restorations and allow Availer's Grace to go out, because Availer's Grace reduces it down by 3 stacks. Now, as long as you keep these in mind, that you're swapping on every inversion, 1 tank stays out, DPS goes to the edge and the healers, you come back out again. And the idea is once you hit the 30% mark, you just burn the boss and kill Graces. Kill Graces, but don't kill anything else. Do not waste your DPS. You just stay on the boss and burn it all the way down to the end. Now, I will do a small text description of this tactic in the video description. If you have any questions, please comment on the video and I will elaborate fully. Thank you very much for watching. And that is the guide for 8-man Tyth. Thank you very much. As you can tell by the reaction of the group, we were very happy to finally get this down. So thank you guys, and take care. Yeah, man, I'm gonna soak this up.
Fuck yeah.
Go on, kill me, bitch. Come on, killed your master. Killed your god.
Look, there's a bridge.
Some heals. Where's my heals?
With all those scraps.
Yeah, this killed.
No fucking grats. That's insane.
Was
Nice.
it you guys who were congratulating me on my RP achievements the other day?
Yeah. Congrats, man.
You wouldn't stop.
Great job, guys. Great job. Well played.
That was nice.
Asana, man. That's fucking good tank on that, mate.
Yeah, nice, Asana. You're a smart guy.
He was a smart bastard, man.
And a bit of a dick.
Yeah, that too. And shit.
Come on, they come to the pike.
We love you for it, man. Come on.
Use this dead scrub.
Combat revive. Fucking hell, I'm blessed. Damn.
Oh mate, I thought you would get special treatment.
Gemini relic, baby.